Did you know that contractors in IT can earn more money than full-time employees? But it is not just riding into the sunset and live happily ever after as a contractor, so there are some things you have to be aware of. So come along and let's find out why contractors can earn more money and what pitfalls you have to be aware of if you decide to work as a contractor. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Christoph Puetz. I'm your IT career guide. So not everyone who works as a contractor will make more money than a comparable employee. It often depends on the role and the circumstances, of course. So first I will talk about working as an independent contractor and you are used to fill a gap. So think staff augmentation as an example. Then I will talk about how much you can earn when being a contractor through an agency of some sort. And then I will talk about how and when you can earn significantly more money as a contractor. And I will provide even some financial information as well, so hang on. So if you work as an independent contractor just for the reason of staff augmentation, then you have to negotiate harder to make the right level of money. As an independent contractor, you do not have the same benefits as an employee, as an example. So think health insurance, 401k, and. And on top of that, you have to manage your own taxes as there will be no tax deduction from your income. Yes, you may make a few more dollars more per hour compared to the full-time employee, but that is just a fraction of what the employer saves for not having an additional employee on the payroll. Also, be aware that several states have started to define the role of a contractor in more detail. Specifically for this reason, so that you are not used over and over again as a contractor and the employer is really just trying to save money. If a contract runs a certain time period and reaches a certain time milestone, the employer must either convert you to become a full-time employee at the company or they must end the contract. If you are just doing generic work and can easily be replaced because there is not much domain knowledge or special skill involved from your role, you will face a terminated contract much more often. So then there are contractor roles where you are part of an agency and your employer is actually the agency. They pay you a normal salary and they may even offer certain benefits to you. So think health insurance, maybe even 401k. The agency will then contract you out to employers and while you then will work at the third-party company, they pay the agency the negotiated fee. In those cases, you will most likely not earn more money as a contractor, so just be aware. The agency will collect a significant amount of money from the employing company, but you are paid just a normal salary. So now let's talk about how you as a contractor can actually earn significantly more money compared to being a regular employee. So when companies have special projects or time-sensitive needs for labor, those are the situations where you can earn more money. So if an employer has a labor shortage as an example and they need to find someone who can start almost immediately and hit the ground running, that is one of those situations. So here's an example. So let's say you have already worked at that company in the past, be it a couple years ago or a year ago, whatever the case may be. You are going to be a great candidate for this company if that company suddenly needs to fill a role. It could be, as an example, as a replacement when an employee goes on maternity leave or if an employee is out on long-term disability leave. So these are just two examples, but you get the idea, I think. It puts you into a stronger position to really negotiate a higher rate than normal. So think about it, make sure you put the appropriate value on your own skill set and time. So an important thing here really is make sure you stay connected to people and companies where you have worked in the past and every once in a while check in to say just hello or even ask if they have any open roles. So this will keep your name fresh in their mind. So if one of those situations comes up, you might be in the best position to really go in, negotiate a good rate and then work there for a certain amount of time. So the second situation for a contractor here where you can negotiate more money is skill-based. Let's say you acquired a certain skill set, be it a technology or maybe knowledge of a certain industry, whatever the case may be. That skill set can put you into a position of strength to negotiate a higher rate. So now let's talk money in general. The first example that I have here for you is being a contractor for a help desk position. If the going rate for an employee is about $20 per hour, then you as a contractor can expect an hourly rate of probably $22 to $27 per hour. Again, this is just an example. There are geographical differences everywhere and it could also be your skill set. Just have an idea of where you could end up. So the next example, you are an IT project manager and you are employed through an agency. The agency may charge an employer, let's say, between $150 and $200 per hour of your time. You would not see as much, so you would not see anything actually close to that amount of money. So depending on your skill set and experience, you may earn $40 to probably $65 per hour, maybe $70. But at the same time, the agency, let's say, collects $175 per hour. If you are looking for a formula to really determine how much money you can earn, I would say you can probably earn 1/3 of what the agency charges an employer. So, and this information is quite helpful for you, because now if you work as a more specialized contractor or you bring certain skills and experience to the table as mentioned above, it will help you to determine your own rate. I would think in most cases you are not going to be successful charging the same amount of money that an agency would be able to charge. But coming back to our example of, let's say, $175 per hour for the agency, then you as the highly skilled contractor can probably charge around $150 per hour. Again, this is an example, and of course, geographical location, your experience and your skill set, those play an important role too. So now, if you are not sure where or how you should start in IT, and if you want to become a contractor or rather prefer the role of a full-time employee, consider booking a career coaching session with me. I have over 23 years of IT experience, and I have hired contractors as well as worked with agencies in the past. So the link to my website is down in the description below. So please feel free to leave a comment down below. I would like to hear from you if you have worked as a contractor, or if you plan to work as a contractor, or if that's all you can get as work being a contractor. I hope you were able to take something away from this video. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and of course hit the subscribe button as well. Also check out my other videos. I have over 100 videos related to IT career related questions. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.